Hello everyone, we've reached the end of this phase. High fives and congratulations all. Building on my Milky Way natural scene creator from Design Challenge 6, my final project is an interactive postcard generator with the National Solar Observatory's Anoya Solar Telescope as the main attraction. The telescope is nearing completion in Hawaii, and I wanted to find a way to inspire and educate the public about the telescope and the sun while creating something. Retro Depression era National Park posters serve as the inspiration for this project. NASA also has leveraged this look for their series of planet and exoplanet posters. I've always wanted to build on this concept. Built in HTML, raw JavaScript, P5.js, and CSS, users choose their sky and the sun and their telescope. Ultimately, I will add a factoid and the ability to choose either poster or postcard. I opted for a build-your-own approach and scratched the random creation feature, and I think this works pretty well. A lot of combinations exist in this app, but overall the interface is simple and the performance is snappy. The sky background drives the overall color palette for the poster, and to that end the identifier placard is placed once the sky is selected. I experimented with randomizing sky gradients, but in the end I settled on locking in more natural looking gradients, and I think the remaining sky backgrounds, especially the night sky and eclipse sky, create a solid base to create some interesting art. At first I was going to silhouette the telescope, but after spending way too much time on this phase, I didn't find the results very satisfying, so I switched to posterizing different images of the telescope, which matches more closely the aesthetic of the national park posters. Some challenges for this project were and remain in the migration of the Milky Way generator from processing into P5.js, and I almost didn't get this critical part done. The basic port was straightforward enough and was one of the first tasks to complete, but the hurdle was figuring out how to target the Milky Way output to the poster's display div while still placing the placard. Maybe this project would have just been easier using P5.js instead of blending tools. Some difficulties uncovered include 1. I experienced yet another reminder of the pitfalls of timely design by committee as the design phase stretched out. In the end, I just built the project, but I will have to return to customize for observatory purposes. Building the prototypes faster and settling on artwork sooner would have eased some headaches later in the process. 3. Fine-tuning the CSS. It's always the CSS. And 4. Printing and exporting the poster. This challenge was largely unforeseen, and the difficulty lies in the nested nature of the poster div display. I am still writing code that traverses the DOM to assist with this, and the deficiency will affect printing, emailing, and sharing the creations on social media. One unexpected discovery comes straight out of the "if you don't use it, you lose it" playbook. I currently spend my days creating content and developing in WordPress using PHP, JavaScript, and CSS, and I've lost my chops for just coding in straight HTML, even though I've been coding in this environment for more than 20 years. So humbling.